Gegard, we've been here 20 minutes ago and you were sneakily taking pictures of Makwan. Are you his fan after the performance in Stockholm?
No, we're friends. He's a funny guy, and I like to tease him a lot. And I'm the bigger guy, so I have to give him a hard time. Yeah.
So, but he seems like totally polar opposites. You're this calm, quiet guy, and Makwan is so sporty.
I think people have that impression of me, but I joke around a lot. Yeah, people don't see it. Yeah.
It's bad jokes, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously you were in Stockholm fighting Dan Henderson. You scored a quick victory. How do you feel back at light heavyweight? This division seems to be lacking some star power. Do you think you can inject some excitement?
Well, I'm at the middleweight, but middleweight has a lot of contenders now, so it's a tough division actually. So. I have a fight coming up, so first I have to win that one and then go from there.
You're staying at one weight, or are you going still?
No, middleweight. At this moment, I'm trying to get to fight for the belt, so I'm concentrated on the middleweight division.
Are you happy that the presence of the UFC here in Europe is expanding? Obviously, this is their debut in Poland. They will go to Scotland for the first time. You've always been a guy that doesn't really like to travel far, so is it good for you that you're going to have more opportunities to fight closer to home?
Yeah, Europe is much better for me. A lot of people can come with me. It's less traveling, no jet lag. I'm familiar, so I prefer to fight in Europe more. If they have shows in Europe, I like fighting here.
So how did you make it through all those pride fights? You know, going to Japan and suffering all the time zone difference.
Yeah, but Japan was nice. Japan, the culture, everything I like about Japan. So it was a part of history, and I'm happy that I fought in Pride, in Dream. I always enjoyed fighting in Japan, especially like the crowd, the people, Japanese people.
Obviously, in Holland, kickboxing is the main combat sport. What do you think about the scene? Glory is trying to do some big things. You were also kickboxing for a time. Do you still follow the sport?
Yeah, but Glory doesn't have a big shows anymore. I think they cut down a little bit with the budget. So I think the big fighters are not fighting there anymore. So it's difficult to build something after K1. It's difficult to build something like K1 again, to replace it. So kickboxing is in a difficult time now.
This show in Krakow, the UFC Fight Night, will be the first one to be shown live on Dutch TV. What can you tell us about MMA and its popularity in Holland? It seems to have also declined. You were having some mixed shows with K1 and MMA, but now not much seems to be going on.
No, I think also big shows are not allowed in Holland, like the kickboxing shows, especially in Amsterdam, because they were associated with criminals. That's what at least the government was saying. So it's that fighting doesn't have a good reputation in Holland. So it's difficult to build up.
Do you think it's just a matter of getting a bad reputation? Because obviously you have great combat sports traditions, guys like Rob Kamen, like Ramon Dekkers. They were one of the greatest kick fighters in history.
No, you have a lot of great fighters. You have a lot of kickboxers coming out of Holland. But I think the reputation of the sport has a bad name in Holland because of what's happened in the past. There was a shooting in a kickboxing event, so stuff like that didn't give the sport a good name.
Is there any effort for you as a representative of Dutch MMA for guys like Alistair Overeem to try and change this image?
Yeah, I think, but yeah, of course, there's a lot of good fighters and with good sportsmanship, but you don't. That's not what the media wants to show. I think it's more exciting if you have a guy who's crazy and does crazy stuff.
You're here in Poland, and This time you're making the trip the other way because a lot of Polish fighters go to your gym, they train with you. So did you have an opportunity to catch up with any of your previous sparring partners while here?
Jan Bakovic is here, and my friend is coming to watch with me to the fights, and so I haven't seen them, but they're coming yet.
So what's your pick for Błachowicz against Manu? How do you think this fight will go down?
I think Jan Bakovic gonna win the fight.
How far do you think he can go in the light heavyweight division?
Pretty far, I think. He could potentially go for the title shot. Yeah.
Gegard, thank you very much for your time, and hope you have a fun time here in Krakow watching the fights.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, guys.